In a world where everything is changing, the most timeless principles are proving to be the most timely.
The dramatic and rapid change within our culture highlights the urgency of finding effective ways to encounter the people of Knox County. In recent months, we've learned how to move beyond the walls of our churches and create opportunities to build relationships with people who will not typically attend our churches. Our pathway towards seeing people connected with Christ and His church begins with exploring the communities around us and continues with taking the steps toward personal encounters. The phrase, "a new normal," has become a common expression. Discovering new and creative ways to connect with people is a new normal that could launch some of the most exciting days for the church. We desire to see every church create an ongoing opportunity to connect with people in the context of their own communities, develop partnerships to meet the needs of people in their community, partner with our Baptist ministry centers to meet the physical and spiritual needs of the underserved population, and partner with CAMP to connect with children and youth in a unique setting.
As the world around us continues to change, we are learning and implementing new ways to encounter people in their context and build genuine relationships that allow us to live out the grace of the gospel. One of the ways that we have continuously been able to build relationships and encounter people has been through our disaster relief teams and ministry. Throughout 2020, they have faithfully served our communities through countless disasters locally and nationally. This year alone, they have provided over 30,000 meals, presented the gospel over 150 times, logged over 80,000 hours of work, and had 9 professions of faith through their work.
The pandemic, ethnic and racial tension, and related economic pressure has presented a new set of challenges that highlight the urgent need for our Christian presence in the communities of Knox County. Montgomery Village and Western Heights Baptist Centers are strategically positioned in underserved communities to make a significant impact in our city. So far this year alone, the combined efforts of these ministries produced over 25,000 hunger relief opportunities through emergency food distribution, weekly meals, and free food markets. 10 medical clinics have provided medical care free of charge to almost 400 people who are uninsured. Over 500 people in the 2 combined locations were engaged in weekly Bible studies for youth and adults. Educational assistance and after-school programming for over 150 children continues to be provided on a daily basis. Our presence in both of these communities provides an even greater impact in assisting residents through the challenges associated with disruption and even destructive crisis.
Meeting people at their point of need is more important than ever. Listen as Dominique Lee, pastor of Hope Fellowship, tells his story of how one church in our network found a creative way to encounter the people in their community.
Hey, Pastor Dominique Lee here, pastor of Hope Fellowship here in Knoxville, Tennessee. So our church is always trying to do our best to be present with the people around us by just noticing who they are. And so we found out on our new facility on North Broadway, there are a lot of homeless people there, people who seem to be homeless around our community. And we also learned through COVID that a lot of children wouldn't have the opportunity to have Wi-Fi access or something like that as far as education goes. And so we did 2 things by way of noticing those people, those individuals. Number one was we had a member from our church put out a little food pantry box in front of our building. And what happens is you can come up, grab an item, and then go. But we fill it up all the time for people. They know it's a safe place. They can come grab some food if they need it, and they can be encouraged by that. Also, we started a virtual learning hub at our church, which simply means we have opened our building to children who need a safe place to learn during the day, whether their parents are working or they have another need, and we give them a snack and a helpful adult who sits with them as they do their homework and stuff like that. And it's been a really great way for us to engage and encourage our community around us. So my encouragement to you would be 2 simple things. 1, open your eyes and see the possibilities God's given you to reach your community. And 2, don't be afraid as you do so.
We envision a day when every KCAB church is living out the grace of the gospel and sharing the gospel of grace. Encountering the people in our community and meeting them at their point of need is an exciting new normal as we embrace the challenge to know God's mission, be His church, and live it out.